Shea Donovan, sophomore defenseman at the University of Wisconsin from Duluth, Minnesota.
Hey guys, Ryder Donovan here from Duluth, Minnesota. I'm a sophomore forward here for the Badgers at the University of Wisconsin.
I think it's been a struggle for everyone. You got to find different ways to keep yourself busy away from the rink. And I guess schoolwork's a good place to start, but it's just been different. Everything's been closed down. We were there all summer when it was pretty much practically a ghost town. So there's just ways to get through that. And fortunately enough, we were able to get inside the rink, get inside workouts, get inside most of our facilities to keep ourselves busy. But for the most part, I mean, it wasn't a typical Madison year. And I think that's what pushed us along, because we knew that that's a hockey was all we had. So we really dove into that and embraced it and ended with the pretty good record because of it, probably.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was definitely the hardest year of my life. Not that I've had the most challenging years, I think, as far as just everything going on, but it was so weird. Just obviously being quarantined at home was pretty tough after a while, and then but just the transition into everything with how strict everything was and regulated, and just the quarantining, and I mean getting shut down so many times during just when we were there, really not being able to do much socially at all. It was pretty tough. I mean, for me, honestly, it was just, well, one, I remember saying how much to my parents or just anyone I talked to, I'm like, thank God I play a sport, just because I know that I would go crazy. Like it gave me a sense of direction in a time where it felt like there was so much uncertainty. Like going into the rink was just something that it gave me something to do. And like, it was just so nice just to see the boys and be around, feel like you're a part of something where there's not a lot to be part of right now, and just kind of be able to get the exercise in that it'd be hard to maybe force yourself to do. For me and Shea, we were kind of always the ones, I mean, at first kind of the ones always fighting and competing and stuff, because we were the two that kind of predominantly played hockey, and he played hockey before me. That's, the whole reason I played. Our dad never played, but just our whole family loved hockey to begin with. Though we had the outdoor rink, so kind of Shea was always a little bit older than me, and he'd have his buddies and stuff, and they were playing. So I kind of wanted to jump in there and get with them. And ever since the beginning, I was kind of the little shit, annoying them, and then got to the point where I kind of catch up with them and grow as big as them, and then I could start playing with them too. So it was pretty special. And now looking back on it now, I think it's even more special because I mean we're still together
playing. Eventful. I'd say there wasn't a dull moment. Growing up from the time we were young kids playing out on the outdoor rinks till now, as sophomores in college, I think it's been one hell of a roller coaster. All the fights. I mean, there's some hugs in there too, but a lot of fights, a lot of whatever, but good bonding all around, and a ton of memories. I had a ton of memories, a ton of inside jokes. It's been awesome. We've always pretty much had mutual friends, so it wasn't too much. I mean, we've always had a good relationship. I've always tried to include them in stuff. And now, I mean, that's pretty much why all of our friends are mutual. I was always trying to get them involved with who I hung out, because we were always hanging out, and it would just be easier if that was the case. So, I mean, it's been easy. There hasn't been too many problems. He was an energy ball growing up. He was the one I was getting into it with my parents, and I was the one trying to bail him out. So we have always had that relationship, but it's been easy. It's been good.
I think in everything, I mean, because I was kind of a little more hot-headed, I feel like, maybe still, but especially when I was younger, I think I was kind of always the one getting in trouble around the house, or kind of just being a loose cannon, maybe a little bit more just different personalities. I'm a little bit more energetic and kind of fiery, and Shay's just pretty laid back and even keel. So I think he did a really good job of showing me the way to not be such a a blow up on people, or in hockey, or just getting in fights around the house and stuff. I think he showed kind of a calming factor. I see my mom, whatever, and then she was telling me to do stuff, and I would slam my door. I threatened to leave, and I was gonna leave the house. And Shea would always come up to me and try to talk me down. He's like, "You gotta quit whatever." But my mom like made me go outside or whatever, and I like locked myself in like my dad's like car. I was like, no, that's it. Like I'm out of here. And so I was in the car, and then Shay came out. It was like a night, kind of like probably like 10 or whatever. And Shay was like having like a hard time with me. He's like, man, like you gotta quit doing this, dude. Like you're gonna end up in jail. Like, and we're like 5, or I'm like 5. He's like, dude, you gotta quit or whatever. Like.
The story is he stole money out of my mom's purse and put it in his wallet. My mom found out he had $170 at the age of 5, and that raised some eyebrows for sure. I think anyone in their right mind knows that a 5-year-old doesn't have $170. So he almost got kicked out for the night, but I talked him off the ledge. I brought him back on the straight line, and he gave the money back. So.
My dad tried to get us into it early. Partially him. I mean, he's a passionate hockey guy. He didn't have a way of playing hockey when he was younger and couldn't. So now he's built the rink for us every year, and he loves it as much as we do. Sometimes maybe more, because that's the only hockey he gets to play out there. So he bred us into it. But I mean, I don't think I had a friend that didn't play hockey growing up. There's an outdoor rink community here in Duluth, and everyone at some point at least tried their hand at it. So we just ripped it up every day out in the rink when we were homeschooled. But since then, I mean, we do a family tournament every year during Christmas, and then I do a tournament with all my high school buddies. I had one of my teams my junior year made it to the state championship, and we lost, but it's pretty much that group of guys that I get back together every year, and we play an outdoor tournament out in the rink. It's pretty fun. River Bandit Cup.
Even though Shay and Ryder are sophomores together, they took different paths to end up at Wisconsin. Shay is 3 years older, and after he graduated high school, he played junior hockey for 3 seasons before getting an offer from Wisconsin to join his younger brother. Shay was the oldest member of the freshman class of 2019-2020.
He's honestly one of the, most character guys who've ever been around. And I think anyone who's been on a team with him knows that, because he's more of a locker room guy. Like, he's a really good guy you want in the room every day, because he brings everyone up and makes it an easy place to be. So pretty cool. I think he definitely did last year too. Like with our freshman class, we're all so young. I mean, he's dealing with a bunch of, young kids who, maybe could be perceived as prima donnas, like coming in hyped, and they're all young little, you know what I mean? Like they don't know nothing, like they've never played in really, the route that he had to go, where he had to gut it out for 3 years playing junior, where you don't know like what you're going to get as offers or where you're going to play. So, but I think he definitely gave us that calming sense, and just being a role model for everyone and kind of a leader, because he was dealing with, he's kind of the big dog dealing with 6 puppies running around.
This year, Shay lives with 4 of those puppies, including his younger brother, Ryder.
What's up? Come on in. This is the closet that I made into my room. This is where I pretend to do schoolwork. And I got a little stick collection I'm working on right here. Got one of mine, and then got 3 guys that I've played with so far that are playing in the NHL. So hopefully that grows.
Who you got?
I got Keandre, Holloway, and Caulfield. Go out in the living room, check out the other posters and stuff. And then this is like tradition. Most people that come in here, we just have them sign the poster. This is Mike Horlicky. What's up?
What's it like living with the Donovans?
Ryder and Shay, they're crazy. They're a load of fun for sure. But when they get mad at each other, it's unbelievable to see them scrap like little 2 babies. They start crying and scrapping like that.
I mean, we pretty much share a closet. I think he just loots all of my clothes. So I guess I have to win that one.
Shay says that you steal all of his clothes and he has much better style than you. True or false?
Yeah, it's probably true. This is his shirt, actually. So
Ryder set up. These are all the clothes he steals from me right in here. Probably tell you how many of these are mine. Either that or he'll just walk in. Which ones are mine? He's out traveling right now. So honestly, three's low. That's a disappointingly low number, but he's traveling right now, so I know he's got them all.
There was kind of a couple of years there where we were apart, with me being home playing high school and him away at junior. So we had a lot of years apart there together. But we gotta still have our summers training and stuff, and then he'd come back for Christmas, and we'd still do our little tournaments here outdoors. So it's pretty special. But I think coming together here just made us way closer than we ever were before, and it kind of reminds me back of when we were younger, kind of being together every day. So it's pretty cool.